Hello everyone, this is Drist, playing Shroud of the Avatar, spiritual successor to Ultima Online, and there is a reason I'm standing here in the buff, in the rain, and I will explain to you what that is. But before I do, don't forget to subscribe. There's a subscribe button in the bottom of the screen. Of course, give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. So, why am I standing here in the nude, you ask? Well, not fully nude. I got my little loincloth on here, and I'm in the rain, and I'm in front of my place here, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to talk about two things that R45, the most recent release for Shroud of the Avatar, gave to us. And one of them was the powering up of locked skills. And what that means is pressing and holding, or clicking and holding a locked skill will charge it up and give same results as stacking. So I'll show you what that means. It's really cool. I've actually gotten a lot of use out of that. And the other thing is they released a new crafting pavilion, the shogun style crafting pavilion, and I'm actually standing in front of mine that I crafted. It took a lot of timber, like 250 timber I believe, some other stuff, granite and whatnot. And as you can see, I've gotten rid of the castle walls. I've gone with a different look now. I got my greenhouse row house that I crafted as well. And so the difference between this crafting pavilion and the other one actually has to do with this one. It is flat to the ground, and if the other one, if you notice, was on a base, a stone base that has steps leading up into it, and then you actually had these posts right here running up the middle, and then there was like a wall here and the open topped area here on the other one. This one, the new shogun style crafting pavilion, is actually flat to the ground and very open inside. Well, I guess that's indicative of the Asian style houses and stuff. So that's kind of why it's the Shogun one. So there you go, very open area. And so I crafted this. I bought the recipe and I crafted this, and I'm definitely liking the new look. So I changed out the castle walls. Now I have this. So that's one of the changes. Now the other thing that would make this crafting pavilion better is to buy the ornate version, which you can buy on the add-on store, or you can buy it from Marky Dragon Game Codes, which there should be a link of that in the description as well. It's a two-story version of this. Now I can't craft the two-story, I can only buy it, but I'm going to buy it because it's so much cooler looking than this one story, but I just don't have the funds for it right now. So that's one of the changes. Oh, do you see that shot of lightning there? I'm in the rain after all. And that's one of the changes. Now the other one has to do, like I said, with the locked skills. So, and that's actually why I'm standing here in the buff. I want to have just base stats going on here to show you what the effects of these new powering up can do for you. So, and the attribute that I'm going to be focused on is my damage avoidance here, which as is in the nude is 2%. So let's open up my combat deck here. And there's several ways you can play this combat deck, actually. The first way is you keep your decks locked, your skills locked, and basically you put one skill in each of these spots, and it has a cooldown. And there's also heat generated, which means it's not completely a single-use cooldown type of system. Basically, I can use this. I'm going to use this fortified defense as an example. I use it once, it generates some heat. I use it again, generate some more heat. Use it again, generate some more heat. And each time I use it, it'll generate some more heat until it gets too hot to use it. And then I gotta let it cool down. That's how it is when it's locked. So as you can see, this old red, it's not letting me use it. Now it's not so red. Now I can use it again. But now I'm overheated and I have to let it cool down. So that's how it's done when they're locked. And then of course we have the unlocked system, where it's come on now, there we go. Basically what that means is you put all your cards in a deck, if you will, and they have a random chance to be drawn into the slots on here that you place them. Excuse me. And so you use it. There is no cooldown, but and when the next version of that card gets drawn, you can use it again, no cooldown. And then those cards, you can stack them on top of each other to make them more powerful. And as you can see, I've gone with a hybrid of the two. All my defenses and my healings are all locked. And then I have my combat attack skills that are unlocked, which I rotate and I stack them and everything. So let's talk about what they actually done to make it even better. with the lock skills. So as you can see, it says that you can get a 5-stack or up to a 5-stack out of one single lock skill. So I'm going to show you what that means. We're sitting at 2% damage avoidance, right? So I'm going to use this fortified defenses, use it once, jumps me up to 15%. That's a single card being used, no stacking, just a single card. So let's dismiss that. Now if I press and hold it, I get 1 stack, 2 stacks, and I let it up. You saw that, it was kind of quick. 1 stack, 2 stacks, and I let it up. And we got 16 now. So it went from 15 to 16 for a 2 stack. And let's dismiss that. And I gotta wait for this to cool all the way down if I want to get a full 3 stack out of this next one. So there we go. So press and hold. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 stack. So still on 16. So in 15 to 16. So no difference between 2 and 3. Let's let it cool down some more. And I want to say there's a difference in 4. There's definitely a difference in 5. So no difference between 2 and 3. At least not on this one. There is a difference. Try a difference in 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. So there is a difference. 4 bumps up to 17. Get that off. And so let's dismiss it again and see what 5 stack will give us. Now it only lets you stack up to however many you have available to you, and that's based upon your level. Level 40 gives you what, 4 stacks, I believe, and then level 80 will give you your 5th stack. I have these all up to 80, so I'm getting a full 5 stacks out of them. So let's hit it and hold it for all 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Let it up. There we go. From 15 to 18 on that one skill with a full stack. So how does that look when I'm fighting? I'm going to show you how that looks when I'm fighting. Let's get my clothes back on here. Come out of combat. As you can see, I mentioned I go with a hybrid deck. So all my defensive skills are actually locked. But then I can use this new system to actually make them better for me. So come on, get on there. There we go. So with my armor and my stats, my current damage avoidance is 21%. Pop that light there. So let's go into combat. So these are my 3 defensive skills. Fortified defenses, evasion, and shield of ice. So if I press a 1 of each, that 21 becomes a 55. So that's not bad. It could be better, but that's not bad. But let's see what if I give it a full 5 stack, what that would put me at. So dismiss that. Dismiss that. And I have to wait for this one to cool down. So I have 13 seconds. And that's actually my evasion. So I can't dismiss evasion apparently. Alright, so 55 with the 1 stack of each. So let's try it with all 5. So 5 fortified defenses, 5 evasion, and 5 shield of ice. So my damage avoidance has now jumped from 55 to 61. And then if I add this one in here, healing grace, that's a little slower, but you can actually do this while you're running. So you can be running into a fight, getting ready to go, get your 5 stacks, fire off your healing grace, and now you're good to go. So there we go. I have 5 stacks of these and a healing grace from a locked card with a damage avoidance of 21%. So basically this is how I prepare for fights. As I'm about to attack a mob, I get all my defenses up and running, buffing and going, and a healing grace on, and then if I need some extra heals, here's my healing ray, which I can also fire off on the move. So that's the benefits of this new system. You don't have to be unlocked to get the full effect of a 5-card stack. So I'm definitely loving this approach. I've used this on bosses and mobs and my sieges that I do, and I'm very, very happy with it. So anyways, those are the 2 changes I wanted to talk about in this video. The Shogun crafting pavilion, and of course that new powering up of locked skills. So if you liked what you see, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. There is a button down at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to click on that, and of course I appreciate all your comments in the comment section. So until next time, have a great day.